So hi, we are looking at the Resolve solution here. Resolve is an analytics-driven troubleshooting solution for LTE networks. It's practically targeted at mobile operators who need to ensure that the subscribers are getting superb customer experience. So practically it would be used by network operations centers, for instance. And what the Resolve solution actually does, it really combines two different things. On one hand, it includes the traditional network-based probing approach that collects all kinds of information from the network, all the possible details that you need and use for troubleshooting purposes. And on the other hand, it combines the so-called customer experience layer that gives an overview, kind of a very visual, big picture to the subscriber base of the operator. And the whole idea of combining these two worlds into one is to really guide the operator to focus on key customer groups, key devices that they have in the network, as well as key locations and applications that have a lot of issues, providing poor quality of experience to subscribers. So how it actually works, we are looking at the troubleshooting view right now. We see that we have 21,000 subscribers in the tool. It could be the whole subscriber base of the operator, or it could be a certain part of the network, for instance. But I could give you an example of how it works. So we know that all customers are not equal. So we could, for instance, look at heavy users. So how we can focus on heavy users is that I just click heavy users and at the same time see that I have actually 1% of my base that are heavy users, and you can validate that they are really heavy users since they generate 80% of all the volume in the network. But the whole idea of this Resolve is to really find out what kind of issues these heavy users have, and for illustrating that, we have created a few charts that kind of guide the operator to focus on key areas. So for instance, we see that when looking at the devices that my heavy users are using, we see that there are a few models here that have loads of subscribers using them, but on the other hand, the failure count per subscriber, or the QoE, is actually poor. So what it actually means is that you can easily isolate the key devices that are causing a lot of headache to the operator. And at the same time, you see that you're going deeper into the customer base. What we also have, we actually show the faults behind these customers with these devices that we selected. So we have actually selected heavy users, and we have selected a few device models, which we see here and here. We have actually selected 95 subscribers. Out of those, for instance, it seems that almost everybody, 87 to be exact, are affected by tracking area update failed issue. So to focus on that, we can zoom in again, and yet again we see that we go deeper into the customer base. So now we have already selected a small enough sample that we can use for troubleshooting. So now we can go to the details that the probe actually provides. So we can do that. We can launch the drill down to root cause analysis just by clicking the mouse. So we start from the whole customer base and select a problematic area, like customers who are heavy users and have certain devices, and then we go and see the details. These details are the ones that the engineers need for troubleshooting to pinpoint the exact location of the issues. So this is how we can use the solution. So we start from the whole subscriber base and we guide the operator to find problematic areas that are significant for the business, like we selected heavy users, we selected a few devices used by heavy users, devices that had a lot of issues. and then we went to the details that are needed for troubleshooting purposes. That's the whole idea of Resolve.